absolutely do. And look, when I asked Lane about this offense in particular, what has been lighting it up, he said it's the most balanced, explosive team he's had since he's been here in Oxford. We'll see soon.
And as you would expect, the strength of this team is offense. They won the toss.
The return to punt, he is dynamic.
Oscar Bird's going to fake it. The true freshman down the sideline. He's a 24-year-old true freshman. He looked like an Australian rules football player there. Why not scoop it up and run with it?
That's just great scouting on the part of Ole Miss.
Again, Oscar Bird played 3 seasons of Australian rules football. Kewan Lacy dragging tacklers to the 40-yard line. Mason Love, a redshirt freshman. And a nice spiraling kick. Trey Wallace drops the ball. Could be a huge break for the Gamecocks. And it is. They've got the takeaway on special teams. Norris Sellers with a couple of tight ends that might be paving the way. Quarterback run. Tries to do it himself. Gets a push. Touchdown. South Carolina strikes. After the gift from Trey Wallace, the muff punt gives them the short field. And the game.
They got to have an answer for it here tonight.
Well, Norris Sellers cooking early with a touchdown run. As Logan Diggs on the return here for Ole Miss. Gets to the sideline. Flag down. Logan Diggs to midfield and delivers punishment on his way out of bounds. Trick play. The end around. It might be an option pass. Instead, Deuce Alexander does it himself down the sideline. It looked at first like he wanted to throw it.
They are deadly with it.
Another play action fake. Simple little flip to Scribbling at the pylon. Is he in? Leading scorer in the SEC is Lucas Carnero. And this, a chip shot that gets Ole Miss on the board. Play action. He's going to take a shot for Deuce Alexander. And he's got it. First and goal, Ole Miss. He beat Bakari Swain. A rollout for Chambliss. Eyeing the end zone across his body, and he's got Dae'Quan Wright for an Ole Miss touchdown. Plays like that Ole Miss, and it set up the touchdown.
Just watch Dae'Quan Wright right here. He's just securing the edge initially. He's just going to sit here and just going to sit, and then he's just going to leak out and just try and find a lane to just kind of settle in against this zone coverage.
It looks like Sellers adjusting the protection. Will Ole Miss bring the blitz? They will not. And our Sellers pursued from behind. Tripped up. There he goes. Prince Will Umanmielen. And there he goes again. Breaks the tackle. Makes another man miss. Kewan Lacy down the sideline. To the 41-yard line of South Carolina. They'll try to throw for it. Over the middle. Bobbled. Held on to Trey Wallace. He's got it. Into the red zone. A 4th down conversion. A gain of 21. At American football camps trying to get a scholarship. And now here he is. Right in the heart of this Gamecocks defense. Chambliss to the 10. Chambliss inside the pylon. It's another Ole Miss touchdown.
This is just a nice execution of a pin and pull situation. It's just going to open up the passing game eventually.
Chambliss, dangerous throw. And it's intercepted. Jalen Kilgore breaks a tackle, loses his footing. That looked like a predetermined throw for Trinidad Chambliss. And on that last snap as well, Ole Miss basically rushed 2. And Umanmielen still put pressure on the Norris Sellers. He launches one for Jacobs. Intercepted. Picked off by Gushikin. A flag down near midfield. And we've got number 7 with a 10-point lead. Off play action. Norris Sellers taking a shot. Back in the end zone. Harbor. He's got it for the touchdown. The track star ran right by the Ole Miss secondary.
You're going to see it right here. He's just going to take off. They're going to have a cover 2 look. They're going to occupy this safety right here with this kind of route. And he's one-on-one with the safety. one-on-one with the guy who's trying to close the middle of the field right there. And you're talking about a 10-1 100-meter guy against a safety who kind of gets caught flat-footed. You're not going to win that. Hat tip to Mike Shula. You dialed it up perfectly. Linares put it right on him. Their #1 big play guy in Nick Harbor. That's how you do it.
So after South Carolina draws within 3, they get a tackle for loss. Chambliss well protected. Delivers a strike to Stridley. First down. Let's go down to Chris. In the U.S. And the first time as a starter when he was on the field last week. Arnero from 33. Right down the middle.
A lot of them are all or nothing. That's not to say that Linares hasn't missed a few.
Kewan Lacy busts it. Kewan Lacy on his feet to the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown.
It's Kewan Lacy right here against Sean Murphy. And just watch. It's just basically one-on-one. The hole's going to open extra wide, and it's basically you versus me, and you barely get a hand on me. The safety DQ Smith takes a poor angle. You can't take a poor angle against Kewan Lacy. He has got home run speed. It's just a feet in the hole. Look at how quick the move is, and he gains momentum even as he is putting the move on. He doesn't lose any speed whatsoever. I'll tell you what, this young sophomore has got a ton of talent.
The #3 team in the country. Back-to-back road games against top 7 teams. Sellers steps up in the pocket. Nowhere to go. Breaking tackles. Now floats one down the sideline. Intercepted. Suntarian Perkins. Kewan Lacy again. Flag down.
And he had nowhere to go with the football. It's a total offensive fail that has happened with South Carolina this year.
There's a crossing route for Brian Rowe. And he's got a first down, a 4th down conversion with 1:10 to go. And this year they were preseason number 13. Their highest preseason ranking since 2014. Sellers, jump ball, end zone. Intercepted? Yes, it is. Wydett Williams.
A picture of 2 different mental states right now. Shane Beamer just looks so frustrated. And Lane Kiffin, now it's on to the next football game. It's on